favourite moment.
It's supposed to be the extra kind of like a funny thing to deal with, but yeah.
Anybody else?
What was the reference of the high school football?
It was supposed to be about the first time her power manifested itself. It came along with puberty in a way, and so when she was in high school, the idea that this guy, her boyfriend, which was interested in her, reacted so violently he ended up hurting another kid. So it was meant to be a very dark, origin story, if you will, of when it first occurred. So the idea was it meant to seem like just like a bullying thing wrong, but it was all tied to the first time the power was.
I have a question too. How did the parents tell? The parents were there, and then they were going away for a weekend, and then they didn't come back. What?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that says in the script is the dynamic arts. That was the way I explained it to the actors. But I purposely left it open, or the idea that maybe Cersei had something to do with it. Maybe they got so desperate that they got careless. So it was supposed to have a little bit of sinister undertones, but I didn't want to purposely say it was one or the other. It was supposed to be just kind of there and make you wonder and doubt. Yeah.
Mission accomplished. Anybody else?
Sorry? The frogs. It was supposed to be biological danger. I mean, the frog she uses it as part of her necklace to theoretically create a poison killer, but she does it is a deterrent, it's not real. So it was supposed to be, I like the idea that another side of nature, another side of real life, those tiny little frogs in real life can kill, like a full-grown human being. So it was kind of comparing that real little animal's power to what she does in a more science fiction way. And that, as people know watching the movie, that frog was not the most collaborative of performers. I kind of wish, I think we invited the ACs or something, because one of the ACs did adopt the frog afterwards. I wonder how long we could stay alive. No, we kept it. Sorry, there's some word over there.
Oh, yes, why did you, what brought you to make the film in Millis, and can you talk more about the house?
Sure, yes, I can. We brought it here because my producer, Meg Thompson, is from the area. So I scouted LA, I scouted Portland, and I scouted Seattle. And just to because I wanted to get that magical forest kind of feel that you don't really find in Los Angeles, but obviously shooting local could have been helpful just as far as cruising and town and stuff. And I checked out those places, but really the thing that brought us here is because Meg and her parents have a real strong community, sense of community here. We've got so many things that we just will never have gotten in some of Los Angeles, or even Shreveport, or any other places that are big filming locations. Like, for instance, the police car and the police uniforms were both lent to us by different police departments in the area. And to my knowledge, I don't think they even charged us anything. But either way, they let the actors drive the police car away without. I think there's even a shot right in the middle. One of the actors here, they play one of the police officers there, and that would never happen in Los Angeles. There's just no way, And not to mention that the house itself, what we found is because a friend of Meg's sister was living in the guest house. And she's like, oh, by the way, we're in this house. And so even though we were scouting already, it came just through personal connection.
You should have seen what we did to that house. I mean, there were no flowers on the front, it was clean, there was no, all those books. I never go over them when the first day you get there, they just upended this truck. And what was it, thousands of books that just fell out. And all those flowers are replacing on a daily basis. I mean, we really went to town on that house. And you guys were very, 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 very patient. Thank you very much. But yeah, it was a beautiful house in a beautiful area. And to be honest, you're not going to find a house rural and beautiful like that anywhere in California.
Any other questions? Comments, anything? You guys good? We do want to get the next film going, but we don't want to lose these guys.